Law enforcement officers strive every day to serve their communities with pride and professionalism. Like you, we have families, coach Little League, and serve as mentors.
I am, we are the community we serve.
It was this, I think she was 12 or 13-year-old girl. She had went missing at around about 2 o'clock. She was supposed to come home from school and never made it home. And it was probably 10 degrees outside. And I went and I was worried about this girl because I was like, when I went to the house, it just didn't sound right. And during that time, we had a lot of kids coming up missing, and for some reason it just, it was on my mind. So I was working, I was going tracking from the school to friends to, after about 2 hours, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna stop by this rec center. They said she had a pink coat with a fur collar. So when I go into there was kids playing foosball. I look over at the girl and she had on a pink, thin rain jacket with like a little fur on the collar. And I was like, man, that little girl, I said, that's gotta be her. So I went over and I asked her name. And so I just hugged her. And I don't think she understood why I was hugging her. But I think I was more emotionally attached to the situation. And I said, why? I said, where you been? Why didn't you go home? And she said, because it was so cold that I couldn't make it home. I went in here because it was warm, and then I just started playing. And I looked at her and I said, man, she does have on a rain jacket, and it's like 10 degrees, 12 degrees outside. And I said, listen. And I get to her house, and her mom opens the door, and she's crying, and she's so thankful. She hugged me, and she looked, and all of her brothers and sisters were in the living room, and she had like 6 siblings. So I left. I drove to this place called City Trends, and I bought the little girl a winter coat. And when I came back, knocked on the door, the mom thought something was wrong, and I gave her the winter coat. And the little girl came running down, and she gave it to her, and the little girl was crying, and she was so thankful. And all the siblings that didn't get a coat, because I didn't know whether they had one or not, but they were happy for her. That was a good day, man. I felt good. I felt I gave back to the community. I made a kid smile. And that might be the next girl like me that says, hey, that officer was a positive in my life, and maybe pursue this one day,